Tim, thanks for joining us on Robin's Player. It's a tough thing to go through at the moment because you're leaving the academy.
Yeah.
But after 5 years with the club, tell everyone what you're going on to do, because it's a great story.
Yeah, it's obviously 5 years here at Cheltenham. I'm now leaving to go work for Right to Dream, which is an academy based in Africa, in Ghana. I'm going to be the talent school project manager, pretty much for the foundation of the academy, working with 8 to 12-year-olds, setting up the first academy, a mini academy, in Takoradi on the coast in Ghana. So hopefully trying to feed in players into the scholarship programme at the academy.
Maybe for people that haven't heard about these sort of academy projects, how important is football out there, especially Ghana? I know a few people have been coaching out there.
Yeah, you know, the stories I've heard back from a few of the people I know out there, it's that it's incredible. They absolutely adore the sport. And I'm probably going over at the best time possible, the World Cup, because obviously Ghana have got their team out there, the World Cup, and there's a couple of lads from the Right to Dream who are hopefully going to be in that World Cup squad for them. So, you know, they idolise footballers, they see them as their role models, and that's why football can be so powerful for young people and for families in places like Ghana.
You mentioned earlier it's 5 years with the club, and you would have learned so much, involved in so much, especially in the more recent years with Russ and Jamie. And what kind of stuff have you learned here that you think you'll be able to take across? You know,
definitely. You know, in terms of, you know, I've got to say a massive thank you first of all to Russ and to Jamie and to Anton. You know, Anton brought me to the club back in 2009, and really I've enjoyed every single step and every role that I've had within the club. You know, obviously I think I'm going to have to be really adaptable. I think that Russ has always been. I think I'm also going to have to be, you know, pretty enthusiastic all the time. I'm going to have to keep things interesting with the players, because I'm going to be a lot more contact time with them. I'm going to have them every day, similar to what Russ and Jamie have with the 18s. So I'm going to have to be well rehearsed in what I'm doing.
Are you excited? Are you
yeah, it's a bit of both really, mixed feelings. You know, I'm really excited to go out there, brand new challenge, work with some really talented footballers. But at the same time, you know, you're leaving behind something that you've left and, you know, you've been a part of for so long. But probably leaving at the right time for myself. You know, I need that new challenge. I really want to push on and really emulate what Russ and Jamie have done with their careers in terms of their coaching side. You know, it's something that I really look up to, and I want to try and, you know, do myself.
Have you learnt any Ghanaian yet? Do you know?
No,
speak fluent?
Not yet. Obviously, I've worked with a few Ghanaians at Hartpury, the likes of Waris and David Akam, and several others were there learning, doing their short FE courses and then some HE courses as well. And they are great characters, great people to work with. They play from the heart. They want to do their best all the time. So in terms of the people, I'm pretty used to working with those kind of people, but it's going to be a shock to me, I think, to try and communicate every day with some maybe young children who where English doesn't really come to them naturally.
I know it's a massive step, massive challenge, and what you're leaving behind, I know you're so thankful to Russ and Jamie. And do you think that when you're leaving, because Russ is always talking about how you played a massive role, as much as you might not, let's say, you thought you played a massive role. So when you're leaving, do you think you're leaving behind, you know, what has been a steady improvement over the last 5 years?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I've seen the academy come from, you know, when Ken Oram was here, and he did a fantastic job to establish it to what it is. But then it's really taken off in the last 5 years. You know, the structure and just the working environment is fantastic, especially for young coaches. You know, I think you look at Pete Haynes now, and he's really improved under the guidance. And I'm probably, you know, one of the first to work under Russ and Jamie, and probably come out the other side, hopefully moving on to bigger and better things. But it's going to be maybe a sad day when I do have to say goodbye, and I'm meeting up with Russ and Jamie at the weekend, just to have a bit of a barbecue and then say goodbye. So, you know, I think that'd be hard to do, but I would definitely stay in touch with Russ, you know, throughout my period away. You know, it's something that he really encouraged me to do as well. He spent 4 years out of the country as a player, out in Hong Kong, I think China, was it in Japan, and he said it's just something you've got to do. You've got to go embrace it and enjoy it, because you'll get so much out of it. So, you know, it's good that he's kind of given me his backing and his support.